and welcome back. I did not think I would get time to play today, but I actually have a few hours. I'm going to spend them with you guys. Yeah, look at my cattle. And they did some changes to the sounds that all animals make, because they seem to be a bit stuck in repeating the loops of sound, so it sounded like a proper cacophony. So couldn't have that, so that has been changed. You probably won't have it already in game, I don't think. 6.6 for sure does not have it, and 6.6 is what I'm playing at the moment. Right, so what we are doing, we are building up housing bit by bit. We already lost one old cucumber, but he was the only one leaving because his wife did not want to follow. I understand that. He was being too picky. He was old and almost dead. We see stone. We're waiting for more stones because we want to build stone roundhouses as well, because they are really good quality. They are second best after the medium house. So the mud house is 30, and then this one is 18. And this should be only 5, 11. This one is -1 now because we have the mud house. And this one is 11. The rest is minus. So the biggest minus you can get forest quality is actually the four-man shack, -51. It is actually better to let them sleep by the fireplace, the big fireplace, because the big fireplace is +41, 41 unrest, while the small straw hut is, yeah, actually no, I think I'm wrong. Hang tight. Let me see. This one is 58. It's 7. It's 7%. You know, I'd rather have them by the fireplace than for those 7%. Seriously, because it turns out to be 41 or 38 anyway. Not that much of a difference. On hardcore it could make a difference, not so much on normal or beginners. Okay, they completed this fence. They have, yeah, good. That means only tribe can go in. And remember guys, that your animals, your livestock is also tribe, so they can also go through the gates, but you need to not worry too much about it. You know why? Because your pets will never harm your crops. They will never harm anything in your tribe. They won't eat up any crops, and they won't trample any crops. They will damage nothing. So you don't have to worry about that at all. What you do need to worry about if you are saving up your straw, because if they don't have anything to eat, they will go find something to eat. And if they can see threshers with straw from the threshing, they will go help themselves. Just remember that. I think I want a fireplace over here because it's fairly dark here, isn't it? A church. Let's put a fireplace. Like, make it a bit cozy. It doesn't have to be. Where should I put my... oh gosh. One of the issues I always have is where to put things, because there are so many options of where you can put it. I like to space things out, and but I see a lot of players have things very close together, and I think I like that. The problem is I can't make my OCD do it. I can't do it. Integrated buildings, like organic building, is one thing, but having everything like stacked up like you see in Vindolanda, the fortress stuff in Hexham, more north of in England, is yeah, not quite my style. Let me see. So yeah, so now the animals have a place to go eat, which is good. Yeah, so in testing we had a small bug that animals didn't eat anymore. It was very easy on hardcore, I'll tell you that. Okay, how much? 24. These two are up. I'm gonna add 2 more of these just while we wait to get up the better housing. Because if you have the materials to build the big pelt huts, do it while you wait. You might get away with not doing it on beginners. On normal, you really should. Because you see, we already had one leaving, but it took like half a year before he left, so it's very lenient. Why don't you go sleep in a hut? You're not sleeping in the open, are you? Or maybe you are. That's why they're leaving. We're not adding enough things for them. Well, now it's another 10 who can sleep there. 10, 12. There is 55. How much does this sound have left? Yeah, it's only got the last stick and some straw. And these two will get done tomorrow if they can get their bums in gear and clear it. So the one of the other changes coming to public quickly, not waiting for Patreon, it's actually coming to public, is that you will have an increased speed in building your houses when you land, because there's nothing more annoying than waiting days and days and days in a row for building a few peltats. It's ridiculous. So that has been increased. But oh wow, look at that, water in the graves. That is a bit bump. That's because we're so close to the ocean, isn't it? So it's a lifesaver if you remember to position, almost said, to adjust your work groups, to focus on the materials that you need to make the peltas and the housing quicker. So if you do scavenge runs, then you don't have to worry about sending people out for food or extra this or extra that. You can pause everything like I did and get up your housing. Ideally, you shouldn't be as big as I am. Migrating with 200 plus population is hardcore. Even in beginners it can be hardcore, because you can't get up enough housing for everyone in a decent amount of time. So you will have unrest. Yeah, but if you are well prepared, you can get away with a lot of time that is spent on building rather than spent on gathering. We still have to clear, of course. I'm so pleased we actually managed to get down a few farms. I did not expect that. Not at all. Do I have any? Gosh, I even have these. Oh no, I don't. Nope. Are they not home yet? The ones I sent out to raid and trade and stuff. They are, but there's nobody who had. Oh, there's half. Well, half. Where did you go? What? Did I not lock it down? Am I an idiot? And now I can't remember where I put them. For heaven's sakes. Oh god, it's open, that's why. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, let's go and harass a bit more. Oh, what a luck. I can just trade them a few leather. Doesn't have to be much at all. We only need to start with, you know, a small amount. I can't believe I forgot to lock it. Shh. It happens. It happens. You guys still have. Yeah. So now we have 4 of these. Or you are going to have my wooden spears because they are so easily broken. There you go. But I'm going to add more. I'm just going to focus more on the housing. Why would you? Oh, oops. Oopsie daisy. Go get food. Seriously. Go to food. Feed the starving population. Well, they do have milk. How many male pigs do we have? Female. Only one. Okay. Can't slaughter him. No. You don't like bones? No proper housing. Oh, my favorite. Oh, these elder people. Bye. These elder people are complaining. You read. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. He needs to sleep in a better house. Look at him. He's got 65. He's got flipping. Dude, I don't think my flabbers have ever been more ghastly than they are at the moment. I'm flabbergasted that he hasn't left yet. Seriously, he should have left. But he's not, so please. Is there food? There is. People can eat. I need to not make it. Or actually, he hasn't had none, didn't he? He had no. unrest for high work hours. Gotta keep them going. I forgot about the food. You know, this thing I see happening to me, and probably others as well, I'm not sure, is that when you're used to playing hardcore, you're kind of always on tiptoeing, you're on eggshells, keeping an eye on everything. But when you play either beginners or normal, I tend to get very complacent, you know? And then I forget to do things that I would never forget in hardcore, because the punishment is so severe in hardcore. So yeah. Yada. Okay, so wait. These are almost ready for harvesting. What are these? Oh, these were those. Okay. Right, so actually what I am going to do, we have some pears. And I'm going to take away these and let them have a little bit bigger animals. Here, no, a little bit more. Okay, the traders are done. Look at that. That's all we need to start. That's all we need. So this will be ready in a moment. So when you get animal rage, when it comes to public, you won't get away with not having any fences around everything. Well, they won't go take your houses as such. They will run over the minor houses, like the small peltats and the peltats, because they're so easy to break. We did have that a small bug where a wild horse ran past one of my longhouses, and with immediate effect, the longhouse lost like 90% of its building material just because a wild horse ran past it. And of course that got fixed, because that was definitely a bug. That was quite shocking. If my flabbers have ever been ghosted, that will be it. Oh, maybe I should get some storage for all those. They've been slaughtering animals, I see. Yeah, as soon as they are unproductive, they must get slaughtered. That's just how it is. I'm going to, let me see, where should I add these though? Well, I know for sure I will need one with the, what's his face? The lumber mill. So I'm not gonna start work on it yet, or maybe I will. Wait a minute, don't I have a lumber mill? Oh wait, I know how this happened. You guys remember yesterday I said I must have misclicked. That's not what I did. I placed on a flipping dairy station instead of a flipping instead of a lumber mill. See? On a glance, they do look quite the same when you open the tab and just hover over quickly. These three here, if they had been together, like in a row, there would have been a lot of issues with several of us picking the wrong thing if we were in a hurry. You know, your top-down information also gets complacent, but that's because it has learned that this is where it is. If you move it, and you will suddenly start to do things wrong until it learns. So I need to dismantle this one. Yeah, so we also had found a dismantle bug, and it is solved in testing, but it's still here in 6.6, because I did not discover it sooner. I did not discover it until after it was released, because I didn't dismantle anything. It is a million things to remember. I'm amazed that I haven't missed a lot more bugs than I actually do. Absolutely amazed. Let me see. Right. There you go. I need to fill this. It can't be open because it bothers me. I'm gonna put those there. Do I have any? I do. I have 10. See? Right. So are these done as well? They are. So there's more people. Stop showing red. There's several days food worth there. So, and now they've also harvested the piece. So this one can be locked. Now they are refreshing it. Good. So can you see the repetitive mooing from the cow? That is a bug with the sound. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This one. So yeah, that's going to be corrected. Yeah, so how much mud do we have? 16. So I'm going to make one of these as soon as we have 80. 80 singling. I never really like the paths you need in order to build. I actually find it annoying. Not only a little bit annoying, it's highly annoying. But there you go. The only reason why I didn't protest harder was because they've said we could get white pebbles in the future. Then we're going to make beautiful villages with white pebbles as the road. And now I've told you guys, so if we don't get white pebbles, we need to protest. Yeah? I'm alone discussing with the devs. Nobody else discusses with the devs like I do. I demand that they listen. Oh, that one is on. I can put it to this. E98. Yeah, good. Right, so what I wanted to do before next season is to get down another pea farm. Oh, oops, that was the wrong one. Crikey. I'm going to put it a little bit out into the ocean. Okay, so it didn't want to go quite. Then we need to remove a bit. So it looks a bit more planned. We are working as intended. You guys are going to be peace. Yeah, peace is good down here, fairly south. So they are, yeah, look at that, 65%. That's good. The what's the beets? These are also blue, 41. They are less, yeah. And of course, wheat should be really thriving here, and these should be fairly high as well. Yeah. This is good. Oh wait, do I still have high workouts? I do. Crock. There you go. Squawk. Calm down on the work hours. There's only that 1%, and that 1% is, everybody knows it, is going to be the ones with the bad grades. But now we have one here. You know. So, how much stones do we have? 620. That means we can place down 2. We're going to place down. We need to have some trees here, don't I? 1 and 2. There you go. So then these 2 can be done. I'm not too worried about the architecture loss because it has been enhanced that those who have the speciality, and if they are available then free in camp, close to camp, they will go do it. So they will be the one working on it. But anyway, the devs want to do some changes to the knowledge and group setup so that it becomes easier for the new players. Because the new players are struggling, there is no doubt about it. They are struggling getting things right. You know, it's one thing to get the base mechanics, that's one thing, but it's a completely different kettle of fish to understand the intricacies and all the symbiotic relationships with everything player can and can't do. So there's quite a lot to think about. So I'm going to make some more of these. I'm going to have this one here as well. I'm not doing it. Oops, I don't like when it does that. How many are we now? We are 238. It's actually time also to place down. Or maybe I should wait till they've done these over here. Yeah, I think I'll do that so I don't take too much people away from root tasks because we need to keep up with the food. So now they have only... Oh wait, one of them were eating bones, weren't they? Yeah. Let's lock down the bones. There you go. How much straw do we have? 149. That's not too much, is it? Oh, you are so good. You are so good. Oh, a female. Good. Oh, good. Oh, it's not far for them to go at all, is it? It was like, yeah, look, it's right here. Sure. I do like that we are in the middle of an ocean. Like, you know. I regret a little bit taking away so many trees. I would like a few more trees, but they will grow up. That's the thing. Trees grow. It's like proper life. They will grow back up. How's your priority? Yeah, good. How much do I have? I have 29. I'm gonna keep adding until everyone has a place to sleep. I'm just gonna jot them down here because they will be removed. Because there's no way I can keep up long term with 20 of these big peltars because they need 10 per repair, and you have to basically extinct your wildlife population to keep up with that many. So it is definitely, without a hesitation or doubt, a tool for migrating and to be replaced. They are to be replaced, the majority of them. I will leave a few. Yeah. So probably chuck down more, but I also need to start working on the fencing because I do want proper fencing, especially around my work areas where there won't be fencing around. Absolutely. Hey, what are you doing there? I know why that one is there. It's because I misclicked the shape I wanted. It's the only reason. So I would like to have one here for sure, thingy. And let me see, not you. And then I want one here. Actually, no, I'm going to put it further in the middle. So I'm going to fence off the inner section of the village and not like the entirety. That's like not going to happen. Where's that one up there? Then I can do this. But then I am preserving where all my tools will be, all my raw materials, and the rest will have good storage options so that most animals do not mess it up. You do still have, when animal rage comes, you do still have that rat will go through your gates. So when that comes to public, this is something you need to remember. Rats will gnaw their way through your gates as well, no matter what gates they are. And you will have rat infestations that you need to deal with the new tool that will come to public soon. It's called an attack tool, and you will find it underneath your clear tool. And with the attack tool, you can target any animals. What I do, I just take, select the attack tool, and I do a huge circle around the entire map, or my entire camp, not the entire map, the entire camp, to get all the animals that is trying to ruin my stuff or steal my food and stuff. And then the tribe will, you don't have to have hunters, this is a good thing. Tribe will do their very best to scare them off. Hunters are likely to kill them though. So yeah, but normal citizens will try to scare them off most of the time. Let's see, we have very little hay, straw. I need to look at that. That is, yeah, you can actually go down one. Because what you guys will be doing is now mostly maintenance. I'm going to build up with what we have, and then I need to get maintenance. Straw, yeah, you guys are full. Yeah, so we have 23 people at the moment. I'm gonna let them go out, get more food. Do I have hazelnuts at all? I do. Sure. I should also get roots to give my animals. That is not a bad idea at all. Let's have a root one as well. So the reason why it's red over here is because of the water level, because it's too close to water, because it will be drowning. The food will be drowning. That's the only reason why. So we have we have this, we have this, we have enough to plant. What did I put this one on? Yeah, peas, that's correct. I am also, because now is the time for my wheat farmers to start working on the wheat farms. They probably have already started. They have indeed, they have cleared it, so, and probably tilled it as well. No, that's maybe in December, I can't remember. Yeah, I need to do a little bit of bob here. No, that's way too little, Lily. Wait, that's another one that was without. Oh, no, one of these. Okay. Let's just do something different. Let's do something different. Yeah. For this one, it's going to be you. And then I'm going to do something else. I know I'm weird. I do weird shit, I know. But, you know, in most cases, when you see new things from other players on their screenshots, I have already done it 2 years ago. Yeah, that sounded very arrogant, didn't it? It did sound arrogant. I don't want to be arrogant. Oh! Okay, that was a little bit bob. And you know, it's hard to be precise with your mouse. It's really hard. Yeah, and you. There you go. Ta-da! And you guys can be food for the animals. Yeah. See. There you go. So that would look really cool when they're growing. What do you think? Really doing art. I haven't done art in such a long time because I just don't have time. And to complain a little bit, I am gonna moan now, guys. Be prepared. I hate that they have taken away the precision we could do with the stone fencing. I made amazing stuff with it. I made the Eye of Horus. I made the Eye of Ra. I made a flipping galloping horse, a trotting horse with crop as painting, because I could manipulate the stone fences to be so precise. And now it is 2 degrees. That's what you have, and it's so annoying. I'm actually seriously upset still about that. I hate it because I can't make really precise art anymore. It just won't work. Not happy about that at all. Just saying. Unhappy Lily is not good, Lily. How many do I have? 377. Yeah, no, you guys are fine. You have plenty enough people to get whatever you need. I can probably take down 2 as well and give them somewhere else. You guys only lack, you know, you're keeping well up, so I'm going to go down to 12 on you guys. No, you guys need to stay as you are. Actually, I'm going to give you 2 more. And increase to 15. Because we're going to have quite a few stone fences as well. You guys can stay as is. I'm going to take you down to 10. No, you guys are fine. Oh, you have pigs. We don't need males. He's a 5-year-old male and he's a 7-year-old. Okay, so this one is going to get slaughtered, while this one is going to be added to the flock. The reason why I'm adding him is because he will eat less but have higher chance of reproducing with a female because of his biological increase. Where did he go? There he is. That's the one being slaughtered because it's just a normal one. Please don't have a girlfriend already. Good. Because if he did, I wouldn't have the heart to kill him. I'm such a wuss. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. It's just who I am. 15. That should be enough. Okay, so now it should be down to 44. That's good. Right, so that means that everyone has a place to sleep, even if it's just a fireplace. So they don't have to sleep in the open anymore. So that means there should be very few redheads. Let's have a look at you. What's your problem? What are you eating? Are you eating grains? You are, aren't you? You're stealing grains. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, let's do some. Actually, where's that pig? I should put it in the thingy to let them slaughter him. Because I've added more people to work on group tasks than the individual tasks. So like here, we don't need a gazillion people working on anything. You guys need to clear, so I'm going to leave that. You guys have cleared. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you. Okay. You there. I think I can probably put down this as well. Just need to make sure that we get food. So now they're slaughtering again. Thank goodness for that. How much did we have here? 43 now. That's a bit. Oh yeah, someone died from old age. And these two should have been done already. The last two I added. Yeah, they have. Good. Goody good. Look, that one is almost ready. How are my straw people doing? Yeah. Okay, straw. Good. But now I've placed down the foundation for the ability to cut down on the wild food we are harvesting. Because we are fairly south, and the more south you go, it's like up in the north it gets too hot for some of the vegetation to thrive really well, so there won't be a ton of food. Even on normal, you won't have a ton of food in comparison to beginners, and then also of course in comparison to the middle region, which is everything from France east and also west. That is region 2, which is the most lenient one for everyone who's learning the game. Should really focus on building up your insight in the more easy areas rather than the more south and the more north, because they will have less food, and yeah, it will be more stress for you as a new player. Right. Food, glorious food. Yeah, this is good. Now the bones are locked down, so I can't steal those and get tons of minus. Yeah. Are these done? Okay, so but now we are in the middle of planting and tilling, so I should not start on the fencing. So I just as well tell you guys, because you will have to learn this one way or the other. At the moment, this is information that the patrons have got so far, but I would like to share that when your turn comes, from a public point of view, you will also have to prioritize what kind of fencing you're going to do and how much you're going to fence in, because there is no way that our 200 plus tribe will manage to keep up with the most expensive fencing. So what I have figured out is the best way for me to go on hardcore, at least maybe I can get away with more on normal and beginners, is to fence in the precious things, like all your tools, all your materials, and things that are easily destroyed. All tools, all weapons, everything. Get it in storehouses and get it inside the best fencing that you have. They won't harm any of the big housing, but they will trample your field, so get some medium good quality on those. Then at least it is only the bigger animals that will come and run havoc. And when they come, you will use your attack tool, circle them in, and the entire tribe will do their very best to scare them off. And they will come either via stampede. A stampede is going to be hell, because they will stampede everywhere. It's going to be not only one big animal, it's going to be plenty. Because they come in flocks, because they are scaring the crap out of each other and egging each other on with panics. And then you will have rat infestations. They will come whenever, gnaw their way through everything, storages to get to the food, and also we will have excursions of hungry animals, especially the carnivores. They will come during very, very lean times. I assume not all the behaviors are implemented, but I assume, and it will be more correct as well, that it is likely that if you have a lot of your food out in the open, animals will smell it, and they will be attracted to it, and they will come and lurk around your camp. If they're hungry enough, they will try to break your fences, and that is realistic. But they are still afraid of humans, so you can chase them away, you know. Even the wolves, oops, I didn't say anything, even the wild dogs, you can chase away. Ay, caramba. So this is one of the reasons why some of you enjoy my videos, is because I can't keep a flipping secret. It just pops out. That poor sheep, that has been a secret for over 2 years. But it's nigh on 3 years now. Belonging to an implementation that is coming in the future. How are we doing? Yeah, the animals don't have enough food, because everyone is doing the farms. We have 10 of those. So these needs to be prioritized. The thing is that wheat gives so little food in comparison. So little. Actually ridiculous. I need to put everyone down because I can't keep up. Cannot have too many people doing the farms, because we also need to get food. We don't want starving animals, that's for sure. So let me see. I should probably slaughter a few of them. How many pigs do we have? Liechtenstein. We can get rid of some of the bull calves. Not all of them, of course, but some. He's 3. I'll leave him because he's only got a year left until he's able to father kids. I do need to leave some though. Okay, this one's already marked. I'm going to do those to start with. Let's have a look at the goats. You're young, I'll leave you. I don't need all of you. I'm going to do a few of these as well. Well, not like everything. I'm going to do a few of these. I can do you. Right. And they are high priority. Oh, finally more people. Jeez Louise. I'm going to put it on the lowest. We have time to focus on getting food rather than doing the farms fully manned. They can go a few at a time because we have plenty time to do it. Yes, get the food, get the food. There's still plenty of people left to do the farms. I'm not worried. They are not ready to be done yet. And this one. So everybody should go get food. Go get food. Look at all the fibers we're getting from threshing the flax now. It's really good because that means you can have tons of ropes because we need them for not only the tools, but we also need them for the fencing. And ropes is also a maintenance material, so we do need them. Just need to keep an eye on the food. Okay, they're slaughtering. This is good, so people have food. I need to make sure that the animals always have food. They are on yellow, so some of them are really hungry. Let's get food for them, please. You guys can also go get other animal feed because we need it. We need it. Yeah. Oh, okay, so this one ran out of beets. That's fine. And these guys basically have none left either. It's there you go, they are planting there, and they should also be planting. Is it this one? No, this one. This one. They're only getting 6 people. There's probably not enough seeds. But they will do a bit. Yeah. So more and more areas, but we are going to get an okay amount of peas next time for sure. Because we have planted quite a bit already. Yeah. So how are we doing with animals? Yeah, that's still yellow. So there is not a lot, you see. Now I need to do this so that they can be more clever and be more eager to do the hay feeders. Okay, so it seems that the last few who were really hungry got fed. Yeah, this is good. Now they can eat. And since the work policy is now in the middle, it means that you will always have people filling their hay feeder so that animal can come eat. The best thing to do is to get up your flax farms, especially when you have cattle, because they eat so much, so much. We have 41, 42. I'm going to place down 2 more, but I do think that the first ones will now start to need repairs, so can't do too many. But we do want everyone to have somewhere to sleep to get rid of some of the unrest. So I can torture them a bit more with the work hours, just to avoid a combination unrest, which I have had all the time, more or less. Lack of housing, they're eating bones, they're eating grains they don't like, work hours, etc, etc. And I can probably go down a bit on those. Yeah, let's have a look at animals. Yeah. Yeah, good, they are taken care of. That's good. A lot of cattle now. 248 population. 34 lacking housing. You know, did you just steal some of that food? You did, didn't you? Because you were hungry. Because there wasn't any straw left, so the calves are enjoying the roships. Enjoy! The good thing about roses is that they have 1600 calories, so they will feed well. Oh, it's a cow. Let's get her into the flock. Let's see, how big are you guys? Oh yeah, I think I need a new herder group. So this is what they fixed. You can hear the constant looping of the same sound from animals. That is the audio bug that they have fixed. So it will go on forever. Oh, so you need to get away or go crazy. Go away or go crazy. Either or. But it's fixed, so next public patch you will not have the cacophony and the repetitive loop, because that's what it is, constant looping. Yeah, look at that, they're eating. So remember, any food that you have out, not in open storage area, animals can go out themselves with. So if you want to make sure that they never touch any of your human food, you need to either get them down in storage areas, or you need to get them down in locked storage, you know, in storage with lid. Yeah, closable storage. So yeah, that's basically how it is. I'm going to add more. Where are the others? I can never remember where I put the... There they are. I need to start remembering this now. I'm going to add some over here. Actually, I'm going to do these. Why do you know if I will go there? Oh, there's something in the way. Okay. I'm going to add a few here, I think. Or here. Or here. Actually, I'm going to go back where I was. I'm going to get these up as well. And another log saw can't harm. Okay, so now it seems that the store is better under control. Just need to repair it. Okay, so now we also have some routes for them, so they have options, which is good. What is roots? Roots is 350. So it's a bit better. A little bit better. So hay, straw and pine nuts. Oh wait a minute, I could be wrong about the pine nuts. Hang tight, I'm gonna check. Could remember wrong. No, they are 300. They are the same as straw. They are all low. The best ones are the roots. They are at least 350. And you can see that, of course, the flax grain is 4,000, which is, of course, what we want. Of course. Everything else is just a filler. Yeah, just to fill out. Okay, so everyone should be... Yeah, you're out of seed, and you're out of seed. Okay. Now I can start working on the defenses. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So here we will have a collision between, you can see, between the farm coming here and the fence. I think I would have to do a little bit of wobble. Where is it? There it is. Starting with that one. Oh, we lack graves. Crikey. Where did I put the others? Over here? Ah. Let's go find them. Okay, you've taken the space I was going to use. then we'll do it differently. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Oh, I can't stand it when it goes wrong. I wish I had a regret button, you know, a button that you just click to get rid of the last thing you did. That would be a great help, to be honest. I have already asked the devs for it. I don't remember what they answered, but it wasn't in my favor. But like I've said before, if there are many enough nagging about it, we could get lucky. They already have so much on their to-do list. I mean, I don't understand how they are not gone insane already. There are two programmers who do all the work with the odd freelancer here and there when they can afford it. They don't even take their own salary. One of them is also working on a real-life job, almost said another job, to support his family. So this is a passion, definitely, not a money grabber, 100%. So we're also going to do the farms. We're going to do those with bone, no, with stone. So yeah. For the flax, and then of course for the wheat. The wheat. I'm going to do baskets as well, because these guys here and the pits and the clay pits only have one service point, meaning only one person can help themselves at the same time, meaning there will be queues, and we do not want queues. Right, so I'm going to add more of these, but not yet. See how we're doing with tools? They look good, don't they? Yeah. So I'm not sure if they're going to lower the log requirements for the palisades. I have asked for it, and others have asked for it, but I'm unsure if they're actually going to do it. I do not know. This one has not. But next year you will have. So I'm gonna cut out. Are we doing a food? Yeah, good. So I can calm down on the fishermen. And let's see, the hunters can calm down as well. We can do everything except horses. I don't want to. I want big, nice flocks of horses. I want to see a horse stampede. Oh no, I won't get it here. Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. It's a bit unlucky place, this hut, isn't it? I'm going to replace it with a stone thingy, stone roundhouse. I'm going to have 470. Okay, that's enough for one. I'm actually going to move this one over here. Oops. Like that. We can also start building another medium house. I think I would like it a little bit special here. But I don't want it to be ruining. I don't want it to ruin anything. We can have it here. Sure. Let's have it here. How far away can I go before I lose? That far away. Because if you want to build, now is the time to build, when all the farms are done or growing. You have the time to do it. We should also get down these. We're going to do that next year or later, because I would like to focus on getting up the farms, getting the amount of food that we need. Yeah. So now these are done, and then we're going to wait until the amount of logs are built back up again by these. So now can calm down on the priorities on this, because we seem to be under control. Yeah, this is fine. You guys won't need all those people. Take down a few and calm down on the priority. Just I need to keep an eye on the food, or not be complacent and think that, yeah, since it's normal, it's going to be so easy to keep up food. I've seen it can go wrong. It's a miracle I haven't lost anyone to starvation, because we have had several situations where there have been very little food. Okay, that does look a bit weird, doesn't it? It is what it is. Just gonna leave it as is. Okay, there you go. So how much do we have? 29%. Yeah, we're getting there, slowly but surely. And animals are well fed. Good. We have quite a few cattle. Maybe I need to slaughter a few of them. Oh, they're already slaughtering one. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take some of the animals, put over here on this side. This. So certainly have enough to do. Be a bit more still. I can actually click them. Brilliant. It's quite difficult to see them in the dark. One as well. Are you alone? Yeah. There's some relief at least. We can do more. Oh, there's tons here. Let's do a few more. So the other group definitely has tons to do. Yeah, that should help them. Don't need so much of the males. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. You remember when you pause and then unpause? You go to default amount of oh, that one is a small one. He's never going to reproduce. I'm going to slaughter him. You go to default amount. That one I'm going to leave. And default amount is 1. So remember that. If it'll be accident pause, if you by accident pause, remember to open your work spots again. I think I've taken a lot of the cattle now. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as the farms are keeping the tribe up and alive, we can start focusing more on the fencing. I'm going to fence this one now as well, with the same as we had on the others. And some of them are going to get stoned. Or maybe this one should thingy. Maybe I should. I think this one is going to get what I had on the others. Ta-da. Ta-da. Oh wait, that didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that at all. Okay, didn't like that. Okay, one closer. Yeah, it's more acceptable. Let me see. I should probably have 2 openings here. That. So then that is done. I would like stone for these, I think. These outer ones here. And this one will get the same as the other one. We'll also get this fencing type. Or maybe it should give them wattle. Or maybe not. Or maybe I'll give the shaman hut a wattle. Where should I put the shaman hut? I should put it here, shouldn't I? Oh gosh, can I though? No. Well, like here, maybe. Here. Over here, over there, up there. Oh, I can, in theory, put it here. And then have lots of stuff around it, just to show it's a magic person living here. Let's see. See if we can do that. What happened to the... Did I not put down the thingy? Oh, I think I stopped it before I double click the blueprint. Yeah. So this one, and then one done. There you go. Let's see if I can get some farms around here. Probably not. Probably not. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So what I want here is a bit special. Oh, for flip's sake. Okay, no gate for you. Put it on one more cell, but I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. So what you guys are going to get is a fireplace. Oh, can I not fit the flipping fireplace? Dude. Oh, dude! Okay, let's have it there then. Fine. Fine. Can I place down a 2-seater? Can I? Oh, God. Wait a minute, can I do it here? I can in theory do it here, but it looks really weird, doesn't it? It looks weird as heck. They're probably going to burn their asses off, so I need to move this one notch up. I'm going to burn down the hut, aren't I? I'm going to burn down the flipping hut. Probably. Yeah, you know, in the start with the torch, the flame, when we were making it, the flame went so high that it went through the roofs. Like if it was on the edge of a house, you could see the flames licking over the rooftop of the housing it was next to. So That was good fun. Arson, here I come. Or is it Larson? Arsony? Larceny? I have no clue. Right. So you, Shaman, are going to get more stuff. You're going to get a thing. And you're going to get... I don't know why I would give you this, but I'll take one there. And then I'm going to give you a hay feeder for the animals. Yeah. What else should we get? Should we have some magic as well? I mean, he is the shaman. So let's do some magic. You. Right, so now I need to chill. Oh wait, I need more. One more thing. Need one of these. Yeah, need to work on this, and then we need one of these. Definitely one of these. How intricate can I make it? No. Yeah, a little intricate. I'll do a little intricate in something integrated. I can't talk today. What is wrong? You know, sometimes you just can't get a word out, and you try to say it, but it just comes out completely wrong. That can actually be a little bit scary for some people, especially the younger ones. Us people who are well aged, well adults, it's a little bit more normal for us, I'm afraid. Oh dear, go into the kitchen and then you forgot why you went there, and then you need to go back out. You need to go back out again from the room you came, and then you normally remember it, you know. So, it's an age thing, you know. It's so understood. Oh wait a minute, I should also now start planning where to put the... Oh, I have space. I have space. Da, da, da. Yeah, but not now. Keep an eye on the food, Lily. Jeez Louise. Go get food. And work a bit extra. So here, yeah, 2 entrances should be plenty enough. Yeah, this is fine. So let them work on whatever's there, and I need to do something else as well. Where's the raw stones? You guys need more people. You can take from these. There's tons here. It's always a good idea to have a free workers group, because you can't always trust idle, because idle tends to show those who are too young to work, those who are too old to work, those who are too sick and too weak to work. So the most precise way to figure out who is in work age but not having a task at the moment is having a straggler group. This is something I was taught by the devs a few years ago, and I've used it ever since. Yeah. Need to get more people on the logs, because they need to go quite a bit away to get logs now, because we've chopped everything here. But we do have 1 tree and a few fat trees. Oh, we have one pine tree. So get a few pine nuts. There you go, hay feeder. Animals go there as well. That. Oh, people are always so hungry. How are we doing with fish? Oh, you are slaughtering now because they're old, yeah. Oh no, this is the one I ordered slaughtering years ago, because I had so many. I didn't order that to be slaughtered. I think that might have been someone who starved to death when we were lacking straw. Probably. I'm gonna kill you because you won't let the others do it. These. Oh wait, it wasn't slaughtering. That wasn't slaughtering. She was being milked. Oh my God, Lily. She wasn't being slaughtered. She was milked, Lily. Need to pay attention. How are we doing with these? Let me see. Doing rope. We have plenty of rope. Doing logs. Yeah, the logs are a bit double, so they need to do a bit more. I might do a little bit of clear tool to get enough stuff. 83. I'm going to pause this one now. Okay. Just making sure that we have enough for all our farms next season, because the majority, I think all farms, almost all farms had too little seeds, because that's what we had really. That's all we had. So they have to go pretty far, because there's not a lot of tall grass in this tiny island. So they do have to go pretty far, and they can't cross the river everywhere. So they need to go to the places they can. But this is a good one. You see here, this is a really good place. I'm going to put definitely going to put no, that's not what I wanted. Crikey, Lily. No, I was going to put a gate there, but I'm going to put a normal gate. But I need to wait and see what kind of positioning I'm going to put the fence on. So how are we doing with housing? We are 30 now because we got more people. Yeah, we got immigrants. We got migrants. They are welcome. We have 34 of those. We have tons of fine sticks. I'm going to place down a few more. How many do we have? Okay, because there are things being repaired, so I need to be careful. You see that one needs repair, so it's going to take 10, so need to keep an eye on that. Not overbuilt, so I'm going to pause one of them. If I lack any for any of these so far, I'm just going to cannibalize from the overflow over here. Make sure that these are always kept up. Keep an eye on food. Just see how busy are you. No, you guys should be okay. You really should. Yeah. The one thing that the animals did in testing when they did not feed was that they herded each other into the edges where new arrivals came. So they wanted to take them into the flock, so they herded to that animal. So all my herders had to go and milk and slaughter by the edges of the map where the migrants came. So that was quite a trek for my herders. Yeah. Yeah. So even though South has food and everything, it is a little bit difficult to keep up the balance, because of the longer you stay, the further your people need to go to get resources, because the heat is making some of the vegetables grow less amounts than they do, for instance, in region 2, which is the temperate region. So this is why you can see that some players who play south say there's no food. There is food, but it's just much less because of the heat. So the smart thing to do is to go check out, you can do my guide. It will tell you what of the crop types and the other types will grow from 10 kbc and to the Neolithic, and how much of it, and what is best suited for this and this temperature, because I have added that to my guide quite a while ago. So that is one way to figure out what will grow best here. So what I can tell right away, kale will not grow well here, because kale is a cold type crop type. So if you're going to grow kale, you are best doing it in the more northern parts of region 2 and also the entirety of region 1. Region 1 is upper part of Denmark, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, part of Russia, upper part of Russia, yeah, the Faroe Islands, etc. Yeah. Okay, how are you? Okay, so you guys need leather, so that means I need to calm down on these. I'm going to cannibalize the newest one that was made. And I need to do, you are R6, I need to do you as well. Because I need the others to be okay. So there were 2 there that needs repairs. This one lacks 5, and this one of course lacks 10. So yeah, that should be okay. So we will find out. We are of course also working on this. And the shaman's hut. But this is okay. It doesn't quite burn up the house. Maybe a little burn, tiny burn, a bit of stinging. So this can get straw lost. Yeah. Now this is going to be cool. I would like to have more vegetable growth around it, maybe a tree or something. We will just see what comes up. Hopefully more trees come up around here, because we do need some, because a few trees is good, right? Right. Let's see how many we have, because a few needs repairs. So we have 29. These have gotten repairs and these have gotten repairs. I have sacrificed 2 in order to get enough pelts for those that needed repairs. Oh, it's okay. They seem to be rotating fairly well, because you see that 70+% of the tribe is happy, meaning that we do have an okay rotation on who sleeps by fireplaces and who sleeps in the poorer ones and who sleeps in the best ones. So you can see we have saved a lot of materials by using the storehouses for the tools, and you should always do that. And also remember what I said about a decay rotation. If they rotate on a lot of weapons, the decay will be smaller, because decay is almost doubled and sometimes tripled on some tools. The weaker the tools, the higher decay when they are used. So if you have a 200 tribe, you should make at least 250 wooden spears, because they are used for farming, they are used for planting. You either plant by hand, which is slower, it's called hand casting, isn't it? No, it's called broadcasting when you do by hand, but you're also wasting seed. Actually, no, you don't. That has fallen off. That is no longer the case. You no longer waste seed by broadcasting, but it goes slower. But it's highly adorable to watch kids pat on top of where they've placed the seed to put on the mold, the soil, and then they gently tap with their foot around it. It is so adorable. I'm going to show you if we ever get low amounts of wooden spears. You can see how utterly adorable it is when children are planting by hand. It's I could watch it all day. But then again, I love children, so I guess that's part of it. But they are so cute, and it is a guy called Keith Lee who has done all these animations the past year or so, and he is really, really good. His work is absolutely amazing. Probably the best animation I've ever seen in any games, and I have played quite a few in my time. Although I did start late in life, because I didn't start when my kids were small, even though we had computers and stuff. Because, you know, when kids are small, they are small, you don't have time to sit down, you know. So I didn't start playing computer games until my kids were 10 plus years old. Because then they wanted to be much more on their own and with their friends rather with their mommy. Yeah. So, okay, so this one also needed repairs. And we have none. So I'm going to go see if I can trade a few. No, don't need you. Don't need you. Because it doesn't seem like anyone's got, no, nobody's got any leather for sale at the moment. So what we are going to do is to make sure that we can keep up, meaning we are going to add more of the tanners, simply more tanners. Nothing more mysterious that needs to be done, nothing more difficult. If you like, you can see the ratio between your raw hides and your pelts or your leather is too low to keep up with what you have. Although we are going to replace at least 90% of these, at the moment we cannot. So we must accommodate the need per situation. And the situation calls for now more tanners. So when you have so many raw hides floating around, it's not a bad idea to just add more tanners, because people do sporadically all the chores. What is this? Why are you there? It's so random. I've seen players place benches far out in Timbuktu and have no idea how they got there. They got there because we do that quite regularly. We like when we move, we want to move it somewhere, and we press down to turn. Press down the middle mouse button, and suddenly we've placed something, and we scroll with the mouse, and suddenly we have placed a bench all the way over there. It can happen so quickly. It is not difficult to do at all. Okay, that one is ready. So I'm going to put up the priority on this again, because we can now afford it. I might put them down again later, depending on how the food situation looks. At the moment, we're doing okay. We have food. I'm not going to bother too much about the yellow apple. So for those still that don't understand or don't quite grasp all the details about the apple. So you have three colors. You have blue, which means that there's roughly 4+ days left of food in the camp. Yellow, it means there is 3+ days. And red means 1+ day, or around 1 day or so. So when it is red, it means you have roughly 2 full meals for everyone. Bob plus minus, and then you are in trouble. Also, there is also a different kind of apple that I'm not sure anyone is quite aware how it works. It has the same colors, but it is for the level of hunger among your tribe. So what you will see is, you will start with blue, and you can see someone has taken a very small bite out of the apple. That means a few people are hungry. And then you have yellow, which where you have more biting into the apple, like almost half of it will be eaten up. That means that over 15% of your population is hungry. And then you have the various degrees of red. Red will be when the apple is over half eaten, and when you can only see the core left, then you have 100% of your tribe starving to death. You are in a famine already at yellow half-eaten apple. So if you haven't started doing changes to your food income by then, you are likely going to go into a famine. You are going to have issues. Famine is avoidable when there are resources. You just need to use your workforce correctly. However, you cannot, and I cannot repeat this enough, you cannot do rationing while in a famine. You will kill your people quicker. You might think that you are saving some, and you might be, but you are definitely killing off your future workforce. The children, they are always the first to go. Gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, rationing is best done before you have too little food. So if you know that, okay, spring is going to be harsh this year, so what you do is, while everyone has enough food, then you put on rationing. Because then you will see, as long as people get their rationing over several days, you can even go up to 4, 8, 10 sleeps with rationing, as long as they get the ration they need. The second they go hungry, then you must remove rationing, otherwise you will kill them. And that is how that works, ladies and gentlemen and bubble butts. Rinse and repeat. You can rinse and repeat your rationing. You don't have to wait forever. The moment everyone is filled and have no starvation disease, nobody's even slightly hungry, you can go back to rationing. But be careful, the second one is a hungry guy, you need to take away rationing. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that was the tip of today. A little bit information about hunger and starvation and the apples. It's never gonna go amiss. I have been nagging for nigh on 4 years now to improve the tutorials. I managed to get them to do the index. I managed to do all the index and added all these, and they added it. But they have not added everything that I wanted. I wanted to add a section about hidden events. I wanted to add a section about the symbiotic relationship between the player and the tribe and the environment, and the action of player and the lack of action from player, and what it would entail, what it would do to the tribe, and what player could do to recover, and what player could do to improve, etc., etc. Because all this is knowledge that players who play a lot will learn, but new players have no clue. There is no way they can know this because it's written nowhere. Yeah? Did you guys, for instance, know the amount of apples and what they meant before I said it? New players? No, probably not. You know, red is normally bad. Yeah? But even if you have red apples, without anyone like that, full red apple, you don't need to have anyone hungry in tribe. Because if you go hardcore, you will never have anything but red apple until you reach Neolithic, when you have high volume income due to your farming. That's the only time you will not see a red apple. So the apple system is not correct for hardcore. It is more or less correct and should be used for normal and definitely for beginners. If you have red apple in especially beginners or sandbox, you are doing something wrong, because you are swimming in food. Even down here in south and up north, you are swimming in food from roughly 8 kbc, maybe 6 kbc the more south and more north, but definitely from 8 kbc in region 2, which is France, everything east and everything west. Yeah. So then you need to change your method a little bit. Go watch a few YouTubes, and remember to save your game. Save your game so you can make mistakes and learn from them and then go back. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still fighting to get more. I'm fighting for continuance of the guided tutorial, to have pop-ups for player for everything he uses for the first time. So when he for the first time opens a build tab and places down or clicks a stone pit hut, then a pop-up will come on the screen that he must click to get rid of, where it reads stone pit hut, blah 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 blah, takes so much, you need so much insight to do it, you need an architect, blah 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 blah. And even though this information is here, the information that is lacking is how happy for how long will your people be with this type of housing. What will happen when you only have these and they're all in minus? You know, these are hidden event situations where a player must experience and learn from it, often frustratingly, which we should avoid in order to learn. So yeah, well, not everyone has it intuitively. A lot of people do though. A lot of people get the game immediately, you know, have that intuitive insight immediately, but a lot of people don't. Especially the younger generation, coming from a completely different type of methodology and how games are kind of spoon feeding everyone, and in many cases also doing the gaming for them. You know, there's so much automated stuff. Devs don't want automated stuff, and I understand that, because that takes away some of the player immersiveness. But at the same time, we're also making it more hard for those that come from these types of games that are hand-holding the players as much as they are. So it's a bit of a two-edged sword, isn't it? There needs to be some kind of balance, but it's not easy to find. And there's no way we can always please everyone. Let's see how our farms are doing. You're too early. Yeah. So the wheat is done. And what is it now? It is now January, so in February they will start doing the peas. Killing and sorting and sorting and sorting. So we are playing normal, so we need a few more people than we normally would if we were playing slow. But that's fine, because we have plenty people. We have plenty of people, and we seem to have an okay amount of farms for the amount of people we have. I'm going to put down more of the storehouses as soon as planting is over. So now we have another house in there. And now we have 30 again. Yeah. Is it because we lack a few? No, we don't. Look, we have enough leather. So I'm going to, let me see, what, 80. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to do, no, not you. I'm going to make one building group with one person in it. And you guys are going to do these. And you're going to do them all alone. All alone. Then the rest of the tribe is going to... Why are you leaving? Oh wait, oh for heaven's sakes, did I forget to turn down the thingy? Oh gosh. Guys, do as I say, not as I do, for heaven's sakes. It is so quickly to forget. Oh dear Lord, it shouldn't be legal to be this senile. You know, it's a miracle that my tribe survives, because I forget so many things as I'm playing. Learn from my mistakes, please, girls. There you go, let's build that one. And I'm going to place down... Yo, you are going to come down. And, like this. A little bit further this way. Oops, no, don't steal the farms. And then I'm going to pause you, because we're going to complete. And then, not now, but I am going to do these on each side. I just need to get it straight, because that is not, actually no, I think I'm only going to do this side. I think I'm only going to do partial and not completely inside. I just need to see when the longhouse is built how it will look, because I want it to be nice, you know, a little bit nice. Look at this. I can't get any farming here at all. No, nothing. Ah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry about leaving work hours so high. I don't understand why she left. I had it coming. There is no mystery. It goes without saying. If you talk to your tribe, you'll have a loss. Nothing more to think about. How many? Is it 80 we need for this one? Or it just show you. Hang tight. I think is it 80? 84 logs and then 80 wood planks. So I have 75. So I'm going to unpause it and let them get a few more. There you go. They need to repair it first. I think the devs want to put limits on the lumber mills as well. Just need to get time to do it. I don't think I could ever be a coder. I think it's boring. But this is why I love that we're all different, because we like different things. That was a rather violent hiccup, a single violent hiccup. Maybe I should drink something. I'll go Bailey's, but it's just Wednesday. Oops, I don't think I can get away with it. Oh, and I also need to go raid lead tonight in World of Warcraft. I leveled up a hunter in a few days to have it easier when I raid lead, because when you are healing when 10, 20, 30 man raid, it is difficult to do raid leading. So I'm picking one of the easier classes to do. Is basically you roll your head on your keyboard and you're doing damage. Beastmaster Hunter, I wouldn't say they're overpowered, but they're a fairly easy class to play. Fairly easy class, and you have you just send your pets off to do a lot of the work, and then you can do the raid leading, and that's what I'm gonna aim for. Yeah, my hunter is called Lil Dangerous because she's a small gnome. She's tiny and she's so dangerous. Seriously, she's mostly dangerous to herself and her team, but she's trying to be dangerous to the mobs as well, to the bosses, you know, the bad guys. She's doing her best. So any of you guys who have played World of Warcraft, you of course know what I'm talking about. I remember in the vanilla days, World of Warcraft, whoever picked hunters as their class to play were normally young, strappy children. Because hunter has always been very easy to play. But I also remember back in the day when you had to have arrows in your quiver, you need to feed your animals. You needed to feed them when they were unhappy. So yeah, it's a bit of a difference between vanilla classic and also now. So yeah, much easier now to level up, to get gear and to get everything you need in comparison to vanilla. So I do understand those who love the classic. I also play classic. I don't like playing it alone because classic is not a game you play alone. It's a game where you must cooperate with others. Being alone is difficult, very difficult. So now we're almost done. Look, can you see the blue there? That means we have hungry people. So I'm going to open these because these are done, so they can go eat the grains. What else is done? These are done. They can be eaten. And how about these? Yeah, these are in progress. So they can be opened as well because they will be done more or less today. Oh, there's nothing left. Never mind. Yeah, and the beets are done. Yeah, so people can go eat that. How are we doing with these? Yeah, we are basically done on those as well. Yeah. So for each season, each farming season, we're getting more and more. So we can't add a gazillion farms in one go. It's going to take too much people. You can see already there's too little food. So I need to be drastic again. I need to do work hours higher. And let's up the hunters again. And take away the smaller prey. And up the fishermen again. There you go. To get some food in. This is completely normal here down south. When you're this far south, you know, when you have pine cones, so you have pine trees, you know you're too far south to be in the temperate zone, because when you are in temperate zone, you are not likely going to have any kind of pines. Oh, she doesn't like wheat grain. Are you serious? No. Well, you are old and you have no family. Okay, bye. Love you, bye. Oh, don't love you, bye. Yeah, I don't really care for these. Oh, look at the stream of people going. Yeah. Go home a little bit early. Are we keeping up with the weather? I think we are. Yeah. Oh, it's so cool when the light reflects on the ground. I think that is so cleverly done. I can't help it. I think it's awesome. I absolutely love it. I love it so much. Oh, is there a tree growing a little bit inside the house? Yeah, I don't mind. Oh, and there another one? Oh, is that gonna block the entrance? No, it seems they can actually get out. Oh, it's pretty it's pretty awkwardly placed though, isn't it? Why are the animals again hungry? Get your asses here to eat. Can you not move? Are you stuck there? You shouldn't be. But don't forget that the water levels are changing depending on the season. So sometimes you can cross there and there, and other times you cannot. Why are you leaving though? Oh, do you know? It's always the elder people. Look, older people who's constantly complaining. I mean, here we have one daughter. Oh, 59. Yeah. How many are we? 27. There's more food is coming in, so I can let them go home a bit earlier. And now these are done as well. That means I can open up these two. Let people eat those. Just gonna have a look and see. You are. Yeah. Slaughter a few of the younger ones. No, you are too young. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to do you instead. Yeah. Now I think I'm going to do you. Let's see what we get here. Lady goat, female goat. I like that they're so close. Look, it's right over there. Over here, why are you guys? The thing is, they are probably stranded somewhere, unfortunately, because of the flooding. Not flooding, but the seasonal rain and stuff makes the water higher, so they can't get back over. Because it's not like they don't have food. Oh well, now it is that they don't have food. Yeah. These can also function as support groups when they have enough. When they have enough to fill the limits on these two. You can see that's not what I want. That's important. And you guys can also have a limit. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Get some more food. Go. Go get food. Just do it. Maybe did not need more help. 3%. A few people are hungry. Overwork. It will be the elders and those with bad grades. This is the thing with having the older people work. They get tired so quickly because their health is so low, their fitness is so low. So this look, the moon is hidden by the clouds. That is so special, isn't it? Oh, I saw them birds. Gosh, the weather. You know, sometimes the weather effect is so loud. Wow, that is so beautiful. What do you think? So pretty. I actually really like it, I have to admit. Right, so that's going to be it for today. So yeah, you've seen how quickly people are getting grumpy with you, especially people with bad grades, and also of course the elders who are already low on fitness. So it's so quickly to forget looking after your food when you're being complacent in your game. Normal is normal, and being south, you have less food. It's just the way it is. So when that is said, it is important to constantly keep an eye on your food, but to also constantly also have things going on in tribe, like building up your houses, building up your work areas, and preparing basically for animal rage, getting up the fencing. You won't get fencing in one go. It is just a little bit too much work, and you need to divide your workforce correctly on whatever is needed for the tribe. So going down south, it is harder to succeed, but this is where we are. Yeah. So next time we're going to start to make sure that everyone has housing. By the time next episode is done, everyone is going to have housing. And then we're going to start to remove the big peltas and replace them with round houses and mud houses in general. And we're probably going to increase the farms as well, because I'm going to aim for around 400 population with this tribe, and we are going to be more or less self-sustained on cultivated food and animals. Animals will bring a lot of meat, they will bring milk, and they will bring cheese, and the bones, of course, and leather. Yeah. So I still can't guarantee when the next episode is going to be. I just have to find the time, because I had a few hours free today, but I gotta go in roughly 20 minutes. So I'm going to finish off and get some stuff done, have a shower or something to eat, and then I need to go get ready for raid. So yeah, until then, have fun and take care.